Hey, what's up, everyone? Dan Sandwich here, and I am back in NBA 2K22 for the final time. That's right, this is the last video I am making in this game, and that's because 2K23 is coming out this week. So I won't need to play this game anymore because there'll be a new one. And I hope that it's a good one because I don't know, looks like it's going to be pretty good. But yeah, so for the last video I make in this game, my idea was to slowly poison the NBA by putting in a draft class full of 40 overall garbage, terrible players. Um, so every year I'm going to be putting this draft class in that's really, really bad. And every year there's going to be more and more of these players entering the NBA until there's no more good players left. So yeah, I'm just gonna start simulating a bunch of seasons, and then I'll catch up to you once things start to get really bad. All right, so just to prove to you that I meant what I said, this is the first NBA draft of this simulation, and you can see everyone is bad. Everyone's really, really bad. They're all 40 overall. They're all 5'4". They're all 115 pounds. So this is what we have to deal with for the next, for the rest of this league. Basically, that's where everything's headed. It's going to be these guys from now on. So yeah, that's what's going on. That's the draft class I'm putting in every single season. All right, at the end of that season where I put in the new NBA draft, I just want to show you. I'm gonna scroll through here. There's no All NBA rookie team. There's no NBA rookies worthy of being on a rookie team, which is hilarious to me. So I mean, things haven't really changed too much at the top. You still have, all the guys you'd expect to be here, balling out. Clay Cunningham's the best player in the NBA, as you'd expect. I mean, this guy is always crazy in these 2K simulations. But the weirdest thing is if you look at like the rosters and stuff, you got a steep drop off. So like the 76ers, for example, like they have Tyrese Maxey is their best player, 87, and then it drops off immediately to 79. And then you've got like guys like 32-year-old KZ Okapala at a 71 overall getting minutes. Jericho Sims, Bruno Fernando still here. So like you got a lot of guys that wouldn't be getting minutes in real life still kicking around the league, because there just isn't an alternative when like the only players entering the NBA every year are total garbage. You have to take what you can get. You got a lot of these auto-generated G League guys, or I guess actually he's a real player, but he's in the G League. He's 32 years old. But you got some of these auto-generated G League guys still hanging around. So like we still haven't seen like the 40 overall players take over the league, but you see a lot of this, like 37-year-old Joel Embiid, second best player on an NBA team at 76 overall. So that's the change that we're starting to see here after 10 seasons. So it's starting to look kind of bleak at this point. All right, so we're into the next season here, and I was just scrolling through the different teams to see where everything's at. And this is the first team that I've seen that is playing mostly 40 guys on the team. This is San Antonio Spurs, and they are really down bad. They have Devin Vassell and Nasir Little, and then no one else. Everyone else is garbage. That's the worst team in the league by far. And they don't even get rewarded for being the worst team in the league by getting the first like overall draft pick or whatever, because you don't want a draft pick in this league because the whole draft is terrible. So yeah, we're starting to see it. We're starting to see the slide towards terribleness. The Phoenix Suns have to play some 40 overall guys in their rotation now as well, but no one is as bad as the Spurs, who are just like when most of the players in your team are 40-ish overall area, it's really, really bad. When I was scrolling through it, I saw the Chicago Bulls were like this. I thought they were the worst team in the NBA. They're really, really bad. But like by far, the San Antonio Spurs are way, way worse. So yeah, we're getting there, guys. It's 2032. It's only 11 years into this, and we're already starting to see some teams that can't field any like real NBA players anymore. It's 2034, and Giannis Antetokounmpo retired. So does Nikola Jokic, Devin Booker, Lauri Markkanen. Things are looking slim. Some of these guys, like these guys are making it to like year 15. Like Shemezi Medu has made it to 37 years old in the NBA at 64 overall. Like some of these guys playing longer careers, like Harry Giles isn't even in the NBA in real life, and he made it 12 years in this simulation. That's how dire things are right now. You got guys who can't even crack a rotation in real life, making it, 10 seasons. All right, following season, Hamidou Diallo retires as 65 overall after playing 16 years in the NBA. Nuts. Frank Ntilikina is here at 59 overall. Shout out to Click Productions. 15 years in the NBA. Man, you got some of these guys again, like Kevin Knox. He's not even in the NBA right now. Like these guys are like 15-year careers and they don't even play in real life. All right, this hurts me personally. Just I can't I don't even want to say it, but the Cleveland Cavaliers, they don't even have an NBA player. Everyone is one of those guys. That's all they have on their team, man. As a Cavs fan, this just hurts. I gotta go away. I gotta move away from them. I was just looking through the league to see what teams are left that have any NBA players left. Oh man, the Kings have Nicholas Claxton, 36-year-old Nicholas Claxton. 36-year-old Nick Claxton at 62 overall, and then nothing else. I feel really bad the Cavs couldn't even like make it further than the Kings in this. That just hurts. This makes me feel bad. The Pelicans are not. I mean, the Cavs aren't the only team at least, and so the Pelicans are here as well. I'm sure the Spurs. Did the Spurs get anybody else? They got Kareem Maine. I don't know who this guy is, but he's here. He's what they got. So yeah, things are looking pretty rough. I mean, you got some teams like that have like multiple NBA players still left, and they're doing great. Like, the Brooklyn Nets don't look half bad with Brandon Ingram and Bam Adebayo. You got this team that have 291 overalls on the same team, with Anthony Edwards and LaMelo Ball. I mean, like, man, come on, that's just not even fair. That's not fair in real NBA, let alone this demented version. Luka Doncic is still here. So yeah, things are looking really, really bad. But it hurt me personally that the first team that came across that didn't have any real players left for the Cavaliers. Jalen McHugh retires, as well as Trendon Watford. It's 2036, and this is what the NBA looks like right now. Just a bunch of 35, 36, 37-year-olds at the top of the NBA. Danny Avdia is one of the best players in the league. James Wiseman somehow made it this far. Brandon Ingram's 39 years old. This is where we're at right now. And then it's Luka Doncic is still here at 37. Got a 38-year-old Trae Young kicking around. I wonder who the oldest player in the NBA is right now. It's probably the 39-year-olds. Yeah, Brandon Ingram, Bam Adebayo, Trae Young, Donovan Mitchell's, or that's not Donovan Mitchell, it's Davion Mitchell. LaMelo Ball, or Lonzo Ball actually, is still here. You got a 38-year-old Mo Bamba still hanging out. This is what's happening right now. This is the state of things. Cade Cunningham looks like he's seen some shit. Let me just look around the league to see, if the Cleveland Cavaliers got any better. Nope. Free agency is still a thing. It's just like these guys are not like they're teaming up with each other. You got Scotty Barnes and Cade Cunningham. They've been together for several years. You got some teams that just are never going to get better now. This is the first time I've seen a straight up 40 overall team with just nobody. Because you'll see some with like the 44s and the 45s, but this is just straight up no one can play basketball at all. It's looking real sad. The Orlando Magic have Evan Mobley. Look at it. Look at him. Look at his eyes. He's in pain right now. This is what's happening right now in this NBA. Saban Lee retires. It's 2037. We got two guys 90 overall plus left in the league. Anthony Edwards and Cade Cunningham. Just old men running the league. Got a 37-year-old Darius Garland. Isaac Okoro still here playing defense. Scotty Barnes left his soulmate Cade Cunningham for the Oklahoma City Thunder. He's like, you know what? I'm tired of being second fiddle. I'm going to go to another team where I'm the only player on it. And now Cade Cunningham is the only player on the Grizzlies. But at least he's a player. There's so many teams that don't even have players anymore. It's just sadness. Except you still have the Mavericks who have LaMelo Ball and Anthony Edwards just killing everybody with Wendell Carter and Kai Jones. Cam Reddish is still here, 64 overall. And Nico Mannion is still hanging around. That's how sad things have gotten. It's just, it's looking real sad now. Devin Vassell, the last great Spur, retires. Isaiah Stewart is the fourth best player in the league. And Darius Garland is the only one with a picture somehow. Why is he get a picture and no one else does? Okay, so John Morant has a picture too. So I don't know what that means. But this is where things are at right now. We got 37-year-olds running the league. Emmanuel quickly retires. But yeah, so does also like Luka Doncic and Darius Garland, and oh my God, everyone's leaving. Killian Hayes retires. Shout out to Kevin O'Connor. 39-year-old Cade Cunningham is 92 overall. The next best player in the league is Isaiah Stewart, just as things should be. This is the future we had to look forward to. This is what everything will look like in about 20 years. All right, this is where things get real, because Cade Cunningham retired. He was still a 92 overall in this league at age 39. I don't know who's still here now. This is gonna be. Could this be it? Because this is probably going to be the last season we see any real NBA players left. Because everyone is 39 and 40. Jalen Suggs is 40 years old and is 60 overall. Keon Johnson is the youngest player. Well, not youngest. I mean, Josh Primo's still here. He's 38. This is what's happening now. But this will probably be the last season we see anybody left. I'm going to jump into a game with Isaiah Stewart just because I just want to see Isaiah Stewart against everyone else. All right, so this is the first game against a team with nobody else on it. I'm just going to jump in here and just see what it looks like. All right, there's Isaiah Stewart, the best player in the NBA. No one else can even compare to him. Kuminga's on his team, so we got Isaiah Stewart and Jonathan Kuminga on the same team here. Just gonna back this guy down. Oh, I can't. He lost his fucking dribble. He can't even handle it. He can't handle the smoke. All right, Kuminga could probably do some stuff. Oh, he can't. Like, these guys are so bad. They're not even bad enough to be good. It's embarrassing. Like, nobody can score at all. Can't do anything. This is bad for everyone. Yeah, it's 2042, and Isaiah Stewart's still here, and Josh Giddey's still here, and that's we're looking at it. We're looking at it right now. The lines are becoming blurred as Keon Johnson is almost as bad as Kirk Maxwell, who was a randomly generated player from one of those drafts. Isaiah Stewart is eternal. He will never retire. He will always be here. He's not going anywhere. It's 2043, and we have 3 NBA players left. If Isaiah Stewart, Jaden Springer, and Josh Primo, and that's it. Everyone else is one of these guys, and that's all that's left anymore. I don't know how Isaiah Stewart is still pumped playing at age 42, but he is. Look at him. He's pumped. Look at his face. He's ecstatic. So Isaiah Stewart finally retires. So does Josh Primo. I mean, there's like one guy left in the NBA, isn't there? Isn't there one other guy left? What, I can't remember what his name, but he's still here, isn't he? Wait, hang on a second. Who remains? It's Jaden Springer. What? Who? I don't even know who this guy is. Jaden Springer. He's here. He's the last man standing. This is the last one. It's the rest of the garbage. He's 41 years old. What is he doing? Jerry, please. Why? You're 42. Why are you still here? What are you? I said Jerry because your last name Springer is Jaden Springer. Why? What are you doing to me, man? I'm trying to end the video and you're still here. Why? What are you? I'm mentioning this now because I forgot to mention it last time. Jaden Springer didn't even win MVP last year as some auto-generated guy, and they got knocked out of the playoffs. So, like, why are you still here? You can't even play amongst guys who can't play. What are you doing? Why do you continue to torture me like this? Jaden Springer, why? I don't know who you are, but what are you doing to me? This is what I'm talking about. Some guy named Trace Bates keeps winning MVP over Jaden Springer. Like, dude, you can't even. Why? What do you? Why? If you don't retire this time, I'm gonna make you retire. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna do it. You're not even the best player in the NBA anymore, man. You're 44. You're 52 overall. What are you doing, man? This guy, he only exists to torture me at this point. I just like you're not even as good as the made up guys that are bad. Like you just what are you doing here, man? Why are you still here? Why do you still exist? Just give it up already, man. Come on, let me go home. It's 2047. Jaden Springer finally retires. The last NBA player left in the NBA is gone. He had an incredible career, 6 championships and 7 All-Star appearances, but like the last 5 seasons, he wasn't even good. He wasn't even good. Why was he still here? That's it. That's the end of the thing. That's all of it. It's over. The NBA is dead. Like he was never good, and he stuck around. I mean, he had 1 year where he scored 31, probably because he's one of the few guys left. But man, 44 years old, 25 years pro. The last player left in the NBA somehow outlasted everyone. But that's it. That's the last video I'm gonna make in NBA 2K22. Because 2K23 comes out later this week. The week that this video comes out, it'll be out. You can play it. That's what I'll be doing later this week. Very excited about it actually. But yeah, thank you for watching. I don't know why I did this. I had no ideas left for this game, so this is what I did. But I have a lot of ideas for 2K23, so look out for that stuff coming very soon. I just do the whatever you want with your life now. Bye.